My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today what we're going to do, we're going to see what kind of advice is your person getting from their inner circle, their outer circle about you and this connection. Okay? Before we dive into this, let us see what is your person's current energy towards you. Because some of you may not be in contact with your person right now. So let's have a look at that. Guys, I still have spots for my spirit release therapy class. Okay, international certification in spirit release therapy. I think that's going to start on the 25th of May. So if you want to sign up, the link is going to be in the description box. Okay, all right, let's have a look. Let me fix this a moment, right? All right, underneath, I don't read reversals. We have the pig. All right, so basically right now your person is trying to numb out, and they're trying to do that through excess. Whatever is their excess of choice, they want to forget you. They want to forget you. They want to forget their problems. They want to forget any challenges that's coming up for them in their life, in their relationships. So some of them, they might be binge eating. Some of them, alcohol consumption. Some of them, indulging in their sex addiction. Some of them it's shopping. Some of them it's partying. Whatever it is, whatever they have to do not to think about you and the connection. I feel for a lot of them, this is what they're doing, just indulging it in excess, and hoping that it all goes away. Let's see if that works. It never works. The problem is still there. All right, let's see their energy towards you. We have the villain. You are currently cast as the villain in their story, and you're cast as the villain in their story, because they see you leaving. There's a ship here waiting on you. You're headed to the docks with your spirit guides. I see there's a dog with this person here in the background. So your spirit guides have led you away from a particular situation, and they feel impoverished, okay, by your absence. You see, look at the mice here, and mice, especially the Lenormand, always talks about a period of scarcity. Okay, this person feels exposed. See how open his chest is? Exposed. They feel vulnerable. I think as well they feel powerless because this person, their pockets are in their hands, like, I can't do anything, right? But that's always a fallacy. There's always something that you can do in your circumstance to take back your power and to assert yourself. But they are choosing to be, I'm saying that deliberately, they're choosing to be the victim in their circumstance, so that they don't have to take any action in their life, because this person is afraid of taking action. This person is afraid of making the wrong choice. This person is afraid of what people will say. And right now they're reaping the consequences of that, because it looks like your spirit guides have led you away from this situation, okay? So you are the villain in their story today. Remember, energy is always transient. So today you are the villain in their story. All right, let's have a look. So the first thing we're going to ask is, what advice are they receiving from their dad or male influential figure? So male influential figure could be a grandfather, and not necessarily, I should say, masculine influential figure, right? So not necessarily in a male body. So I'm going to change that. What advice are they receiving from their masculine influential figure? So it's someone embodying masculine energy that they look up to, maybe even idolize. What's the energy underneath the deck? The energy underneath the deck is the moon. It's about intuition. It is about the unknown, but it is also about the shadow. I feel like right now there are a lot of things happening behind the scenes that they don't know about and you don't know about. Okay, and that even it adds even more speculation to everything that is happening, right? Everything is just a little bit more foggy because there's a lot of things that you guys don't know. Okay. All right, let's see. And today when I saw that moon card, for some reason my eyes really logged on to the lobster. And the lobster is a scavenger, bottom feeder. So there are persons in your person's life who are scavengers, bottom feeders, that might be trying to sabotage your person's progress at this time. Okay, what are they getting from the masculine influential figure? We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, when I see Nine of Cups leading this, I like that energy already. We have the Magician here. And we have the Four of Swords. All right. So what the advice they're getting from this person, it may not encourage a person to take active action because there's passive action, there's active action, right? Active action towards you at this time. Their advice is that right now your person needs to concentrate on themselves, on their dreams, their aspirations, their goals, and on their self-love. That's what they're getting, right? They're telling your person that this is their time to heal. This is their time to heal. This is not their time to rush into anything. This is time for them to master themselves, manage their vices, and really establish themselves in the material world and in the spiritual world. Okay? I feel this person might be spiritual as well. So they might be guiding your person in terms of their spiritual prowess and the development of their psychic gifts. Okay? But they're saying this is not a time to, I don't know if it's to be in a relationship, to pursue love, to be with another person. I don't know if that is the thing, but they're basically saying there's a time for you to be alone and to like get yourself stabilized. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse for me goes to the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so they're telling your person this is a time for you to lay a solid foundation for yourself. Okay, there's a time for you to really do some deep healing. There's a time for you to spend some time alone, really get to know yourself and who you are, your identity. Okay, your deepest truths. That's the advice that they're getting from this masculine influential figure. So even though it's not rush towards your love at this time, okay, it's something deeply profound and maybe even more important because your person has to feel empowered within their own energy and their own life, and that's the message that they're getting from this person here. What advice are they getting from their extended family members, especially cousins? We have the moon. Almost came out sideways. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. And we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. The advice that they're getting from their cousins is that they need to follow their intuition on this one, because there's a lot of things that are unknown, or a lot of things that are up in the air. They're asking your person to really work on their self-love. It's almost the same message. Really work on their self-love and getting clarity, especially on a karmic energy in their life. Now, the King of Pentacles in reverse is the energy of avarice. It is the energy of poverty consciousness. It is the energy of the gold digger materialism. Okay, so they're asking a person to, one, get some clarity on a karmic energy in their life. Okay, and two, get some clarity on the roots of the energy of materialism in your person's life. I think your person has a strong program of poverty consciousness. Okay, and that program of poverty consciousness has led them into some really toxic, dangerous, crazy ass situations. So they're asking your person to get some clarity on that. This is really good advice. Get some clarity on that. Maybe do some kind of shadow work around that, so that they can really figure out who they can really figure out and have some discernment around who are the enemies, frenemies, and friends in their life. I feel like a person has an issue with discernment. They have an issue with, and that comes from a lack of self-trust. They have an issue with discernment. Okay? They're not too sure who they need to put up boundaries with and who to really let in. Okay? So their cousins are asking them to get some clarity on that, because it looks like your person is surrounded by a lot of frenemies and they don't even know it. They don't have discernment. Okay? What advice are they getting about you from their work wife or their work husband? So that is a person that they spend the most time with at work. What advice are they getting from that person? We have the Five of Cups in reverse. They are all telling your person the same thing. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. We have they are all telling, it's a consistent message. The Six of Swords and the Three of Cups. They're telling your person that now is their time to heal their deepest issues, especially this persistent abandonment, rejection wound that they have. Right? They're basically telling your person, until you heal that, you're always going to be looking for distractions. You're always going to be looking for entertainment. Okay? Whether it is in the form of third parties, whether it's in the form of excess. Remember, we saw them indulging. Whether it's in the form of excess, because you're never happy within yourself. This abandonment wound has dictated your person's life and the choices that they've made. So they're telling your person, this is your time to make yourself happy. Make yourself happy. And change your perspective that another person can make you happy. Because that's what your person's been doing, relying on other persons to get that electrical charge to enjoy life. But they're asking your person now to be self sustaining, self generating, and to really find their own passion and their joy. What advice are they getting from their children or persons around them who are younger than them? So, for example, maybe nieces and nephews, maybe there's a younger person that they mentor, something like that. What advice are they getting from the younger persons who are around them right now? We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, the younger people have a different view. The Knight of Cups, because they're idealistic and innocent, so they have a different view of things. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they're telling your person to reach out and express their feelings, express their heart, and not as with a small gesture either, but with something grand, something that will sweep you off your feet, something that will precipitate a reunion between you guys. They're telling your person, go out and get it. If this is what you want, you have to go after it. You can't sit there and be passive and go no contact. They're telling your person, go out and get it. Speak your heart. Break the silence. And if your person's been giving you the silent treatment, they're telling your person, don't do that. Because you're going to sabotage this friendship and this connection that you guys have. If you want this person, express your feelings. What advice are they getting from their closest sibling? Closest sibling or someone who is like a brother or sister to them. This reading will have an extended where we look at their mom or female influential figure, their best friend, their clique or social group, and advice from the karmic. Closest sibling, Nine of Swords. Page of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Empress in reverse. This person is like feeding your person's fears. Now your person has a lot of fears. They have fears that you don't love them. They have fears that this is over. They have fears that you don't want them. They have fears that you're gone and this can never be revived. And basically, whoever this sibling is feeding your person's fears. They are telling your person that you are long gone, that you are not interested. That you are not interested. Let me ask a question. Why would this sibling do that, Spirit? Why would this sibling do that? Because they're causing your person a lot of anxiety. Why would this sibling do that? We have a Page of Wands. Because they're immature. Okay. We have the Emperor in reverse. They're trying to control your person. Listen, maybe I'll tag it down below for you guys. I don't know if you guys watched it, but I think we had a reading where I think it was a feminine energy in a female body who was talking about that they had lost their control over your person. This feels like that person. And I think that one was a sibling as well. That they'd basically lost their place of influence in your person's life. It sounds exactly like this person. So they want to regain control of the situation. We have Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They don't want to see a person thrive. Okay, so this is like some kind of sibling rivalry here. Two of Cups in reverse. This person might even be in a toxic or horrible marriage or relationship, and like misery likes company. This is what they want for your person. Misery likes company. So one, they want to reestablish their control and influence over your person. Two, they don't want your person to thrive. And three, they are in a toxic relationship of their own, and they don't want your person to have this love because misery likes company. Okay? And it looks like there's an underlying rivalry from childhood that is going on here. Okay? Now I'm going to take this to the extended, but I'm going to go into this Haters Exposed deck and see what Spirit has to tell us, especially about this sibling. So for now, we haven't looked at the mother energy and the best friend. Okay, we're going to look at male and female best friend. All right, we haven't looked at that yet, and they are going to be strong influencers. But so far, the spoke in the wheel, the hater here, is going to be their closest sibling. Okay, that's the hater here. What does Spirit want us to know about this hater? It's one who's drinking all that haterade. What does Spirit want us to know? They're mad because you are highly protected. So this sibling is not just manipulative in the 3D, but also might be manipulative in the 5D as well. Okay, so there's a person who's working on all fronts to sabotage this connection and basically to do your person dirty. I don't think that you are just like collateral damage in this whole thing. There is a sibling rivalry that's happening here, and this connection is collateral damage. What does Spirit want us to know about this hater? And I'll pull some of these cards for every hater that we encounter, right? Others are noticing their bullshitty eyes. So your person is realizing, don't worry about this, because your person is realizing that this person's full of BS. Okay? And maybe not just the other person, but other people in the family as well. There's always one person in the family likes to stir up shit, stir up trouble, right? Because they have some kind of shitty existence. All right, so we've basically identified that person in your person's life. They will play victim once they know they're losing. So this person has all kinds of manipulative tactics that they use. So, again, back to those persons. They stir up trouble, and then when people confront them or there's pushback, they pretend like, they're the victim, right? Complete narcissistic behavior. So they may not be a clinical narcissist, but they sure do know how to play the games. A hater will apologize and have a change of heart. So Spirit is saying that, their own spirit guides are working with them. And at the end of the day, you will be witness to this person changing their mind about you, and you may even get an apology from this person. And we have what? They're mad because they want to hate you but can't help but seek love you. All right. So this person, I think, even now, they are seeing your virtues. They are seeing where they might have gotten a wrong impression about you. But some people just want to be right. Right? no matter the consequences. They just want to be right. I think maybe it's that kind of personality. All right. So I'll continue this in the extended, but if you can't join me in the extended, let me get some advice from Spirit for you, okay? So what in the extended, once we bounce upon a hater, we're gonna dive a little deeper, right? But so far the advice is neutral. Well, except for the sibling, right? Everybody's like, this is your time to heal, this is your time to grow, set boundaries, get to know yourself, and which is beautiful advice, okay? All right, what's this one on the bottom? Relinquish control. Listen, Spirit's got this, okay? So don't even worry about all these people and particularly this person. All right, everything is going as planned. See the fairy godmother there, doing their thing, right? Whoa. All right. Ooh. All right, we have 3. Okay. So the one in my hand, act rather than wait, right? So your person, right, they are waiting, right? Remember we're saying that they're giving their power away, but Spirit saying, you always have power in a connection, and once you have it, you should exercise it. So they're saying here today, think about something that you've been waiting for, and maybe you've been waiting for this person, maybe you've been waiting for this relationship. Are you waiting for someone to come into your life, for the perfect job or salary, for all your prayers to be answered without having to do anything to help them along? What does waiting do to your stress level? Your goal is to recognize that waiting rather than taking action is stressful and unproductive. Okay, so Spirit is saying you always have power in a situation, and you should use it. And you should never wait for this person to choose you. Choose yourself and live your life. Okay, however you choose to live that life, choose yourself. So that's one. And then it says here, assess your relationship. Identify one dynamic or component of a close relationship that's vital to your emotional and physical health. This is especially important if you're healing and if a particular relationship is causing you stress. If your relationship is a healthy union, then celebrate. Your goal is to integrate your relationship into the quality of your life. So if there's a particular dynamic in your relationship that's stressing you out, Spirit is reminding you that you have the power to change that, or maybe the power is to disengage. Okay, so maybe you don't like that you guys have long silences. Okay, it's always within your power to either talk about this with your person when they do come back around. It's always within your power to just disengage from the person because maybe it's a sign that they're not interested. Whatever it is, you always have power. So all the lessons today is reminding you that you have power in a connection. Okay. See the good in everything. Okay. Today's lesson. This is a day for optimism only. No matter what comes your way, your task is to see only the favorable attributes of it. Your goal is to practice the power of positive thinking. Okay, so in our lives, shitty things happen. Good things happen, shitty things happen. But even with the good thing happening, there's a shitty thing happening as well. And even with the bad thing happening, there's a beautiful thing that is also happening. For example, yesterday, it rained all day yesterday. And this is supposed to be the dry season in my country. We've been having a lot of bushfires, plants dying, that kind of thing. So it was really shitty yesterday, lots of rain. But the upside of that is, well, you get a beautiful sleep, one. And two, the plants were very grateful for it. So there's always a silver lining, as cliched as it sounds. So everything that is happening in your life, there are shitty things, but there are also beautiful things. And you'll be surprised how the more challenging periods of your life might be the most productive periods of your life. I know definitely for me, like my period of total heartbreak is when I pushed out like the most oracle decks and the most material, right? Because that's just how I operate and channel my pain. So just remember, there's always an opportunity in everything that's happened. Look at in the height of COVID, there were companies that were profiting, right? So there's always a pivot in your life and in your situation. All right, so if you're interested in more of this reading, join me in the extended. If not, thank you so much for everything, for being here, for subscribing, for your beautiful comments down below. I wasn't able to answer comments on my last video. I was actually home by my mom, and I tried to focus on my family when I'm there, to be more present, right? So I don't want to take my equipment there with me when I do go, right? But I will definitely answer down below. You can put your emojis, you can put the date, and what you got from the message, whatever it is you want to share, get something off your chest, go right ahead. Once you're respectful to others who are commenting, there's absolutely no problem with that. Okay, I'm a love. Take care. Bye.